Alright, so to start things off today, I'm just going to go over, going to go through some other plug-and plays that I got on eBay. These I bought a while ago. I think they're about between like $15 and $18 a piece for them, and some are like 64 gigabytes, and I think one was like 32 gigabytes. For one reason or another, I'll show them to you. You won't really see, probably can't see them too well, but they're blue. They're called True Blue or True Blue Mini, and this one's the Fight Pack. This is the one I'm holding is called the Fight Pack. All the other ones, for some reason, they're named after drugs. This one's called the Meth Pack. I don't know, I probably can't get to where you can see that very good. I doubt if it'll focus appropriately, but there's a crack one, or a crackhead, and then I have plugged into the machine right now is called the Weed Pack, and it's 64 gigabytes, and it should be 64 gigabytes of PlayStation 1 games. And so I'm just going to go through and show what ones are on here. On this particular card, this particular thumb drive, and then I might plug in some other ones or do some gameplay. So we'll just kind of go through. It looks like it's started at the beginning here in alphabetical order. The first game is A Bug's Life, Alfred Chicken, Alone in the Dark 2, Ark the Lad 2, Ark the Lad 3. I don't know anything about these games. I've never played them, but I mean there's 3 of them, so it must have been pretty good, I guess. Beat Mania. Looks like maybe you need a different peripheral for that, possibly. Bomberman World, played a lot of Bomberman. Broken Sword 2, Cabela's Big Game Hunter, Castlevania Chronicles, I have this on another one. Championship Motocross, Chessmaster 2, Colin McRae Rally 2.0, Colony Wars, Command and Conquer, that was GDI and NOD, not sure what those stand for. Crisis Beat, Croc Legend of the Gobos, Dave Mira Freestyle BMX, Descent. This is one of the first, that's actually one of the first PlayStation games I owned and played. It was Descent. It's a little bit different. Discworld 2, Mortality Bites, Doom, Duke Nukem Time to Kill, Eagle 1 Harrier Attack, Airgates, God Bless the Ring, or Airgates, I'm not sure how to say that. F1 World Grand Prix 1999 season, F1 World Grand Prix 2000, Fantastic Four, Final Doom, Fluid, Frogger, G Police, G Darius, Galaga Destination Earth, Galaxian 3, Gauntlet Legends, another one that I've played. Grand Tour 98, Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone, Heart of Darkness, Hercules, ISS Pro Evolution, Jinx, Cartia, The Word of Fate, Kula World, Legend of Dragoon, Loaded, Lost Vikings 2, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, Mech Warrior 2, Medal of Honor Underground, Mega Man 8, Mega Man X5, Metal Gear Solid VR Missions, that's an interesting one. Misadventures of Tron Bonne, maybe is how you say that? Tron Bonnie, not sure. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, Ninja, Shadow of Darkness, Parodius, played that before, Philosoma, it's a shooter, Pink Panther, Pinkadelic Pursuit, Pong, The Next Level, Quake 2, Rayman 2 The Great Escape, Rayman Rush, Ridge Racer, Robocod, James Pond 2, Roscoe McQueen, Firefighter Extreme, looks like a little kid's game maybe, Fisher Price or something. Saga Frontier 2, Sheep Raider, it's a Looney Tunes with, looks like Wile E. Coyote there. It says starring Ralph Wolf and Sam the Sheepdog. And obviously that's Wile E. Coyote there. Sim Theme Park, Spice World, my wife would probably like that one. Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Enter Electro, Star Trek Invasion, Star Wars Master of Terakasi, that's a fighting game, that one's an interesting one. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Syndicate Wars, Tales of Destiny 2, Test Drive 4, Test Drive 5, The Raiden Project, Theme Hospital, Towball number 1, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, Toy Story 2, V-Rally 2, Need for Speed, Valkyrie Profile, Vigilante 8, Vigilante 8 Second Offense, Warcraft 2 The Dark Saga, World Rally Championship Arcade, World's Scariest Police Chases, XCOM Terror from the Deep, XCOM UFO Defense, and we're back at the beginning. So that's everything on the Weed Pack, and let's pop in another one and see what games are on the next disc. Alright, so I plugged another card into the PlayStation Classic here. This one is the Meth Pack. It's also 64 gigabytes, and so we'll just go through the titles that are on this one. Starting with the A's, we have Army Man, Sarge's Heroes 2, Batman and Robin, not a very good movie, Batman Gotham City Racer, Beyond the Beyond, some kind of a fantasy RPG probably, Blade, okay, Blast Chamber, another Bomberman. This one's Party Edition, but only 2 players, not a very big party. Buster Groove 2, Chocobo Racing, I played that one on my other one, Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger. I actually own this one, the disc one of that. Clock Tower, played that, or at least seen a version of that on the Wonder Swan, if you're familiar with that particular handheld device. Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within. On these, if I remember right, at least on the Wonder Swan, they were like kind of point and click sort of adventure type games. Crash Bash, D, Solving the Mystery means visiting the dark pit of your soul. That was us. Okay. Demolition Racer, Destruction Derby 2, Destruction Derby Raw, Devil Dice, Die Hard Trilogy, I've played that one before. Die Hard Trilogy 2, Viva Las Vegas. Okay. Dragon Warrior 7, ECW, Hardcore Revolution, so wrestling, ECW Anarchy Rules, even if it's not spelled right. Fear Effect, Front Mission 3, Gallop Racer, it's a Tecmo game. Ghost in the Shell, the original Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 2, those are interesting. If you've never seen them played, I'll maybe do some gameplay on those sometime. Grandia, Grid Runner, Guilty Gear, Herc's Adventures, Incredible Crisis, Inuyasha, a feudal fairy tale, familiar with this anime a little bit, Irritating Stick, Jackie Chan Stuntmaster, Jet Moto 2, Jet Moto 3, and that's like a race game, those are. Jumping Flash 2, King's Field 2, Lunar, Silver Star Story complete, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue complete, MDK, Medal of Honor, Metal Slug X, or maybe Metal Slug 10, probably X. I don't think there were 10 of those by 2001. Micro Machines V3, Monopoly, Muppet Monster Adventure, Muppet Race Mania, Namco Museum Volume 1, Pac-Man, Galaga, Pole Position, Bosconian, Rally X, New Rally X, Toy Pop, I can't see what that last one says, way too small. Namco Museum Volume 2, Xevious, and it's all too blurry, maybe Super Pac-Man, Mappy, hard to tell. NASCAR Thunder 2003, NASCAR Thunder 2004, NBA Hang Time, NBA Jam Extreme, I don't know if I played that one, NBA Live 2000, Nightmare Creatures 2, No One Can Stop, Mr. Domino, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, Ogre Battle, Pandemonium 2, Pandemonium, Parasite Eve, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, Power Rangers Time Force, Power Spike, Pro Beach Volleyball, Kicks Neo, or Quicks. How do you say that one? Kicks or Quicks? I've always said Kicks. Kicks Neo. Kicks is a fun game. It's an arcade one. R-Type Delta, fun game. R-Types. So it's probably got a few. I can't read what the little thing says. Rampage, classic though, it's Rampage Through Time, Rampage World Tour, Rascal. I just actually found that at a thrift store a few months ago for the PlayStation. RC Go, over. RC Helicopter, Remote Control Simulation. RC Revenge, a lot of radio controlled games. RC Stunt Copter. Rhapsody, a musical adventure, Road Rash 3D. Roll Cage Stage 2, Scars, Shadow Man, Star Wars Dark Forces, played that one, Test Drive Off-Road, Test Drive Off-Road 2, Test Drive Off-Road 3, Toka Championship Racing, Tokyo Highway Battle, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, Twisted Metal 3, Twisted Metal 4, Worms, Worms is a fun game, Worms Armageddon, Worms World Party, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, and we're back at the beginning for that particular 64 gigabyte card. I will see if I can find another one. I know where the Fight Pack is. Maybe I'll do the Fight Pack next, and then see if I can find the last one, which is like Crackhead or Crack something. So, on to the next. Got a little nervous there for a second. My PlayStation didn't want to boot up, so that looks like it's okay now. So, on to the third one. This is the Fight Pack. Let me get back. Well, we'll just start where it starts. I think I played this one a few months ago, so it's not starting at the beginning, but we'll just remember we started on Marvel Superheroes. So this is a Fight Pack. This is only 32 gigabytes, so probably gonna have less games on it. Marvel Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Pocket Fighter, looks like the Street Fighter characters in little deformed mini ones, Primal Rage, remember that one from the Super Nintendo, Psychic Force, Ready to Rumble Boxing, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, Rock'em Sock'em Robots Arena, Samurai Showdown, Warriors Rage, Samurai Showdown 3, Soul Blade, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter EX2 Plus, Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha, a little bit repetitive some of these it seems, Tekken, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Thrill Kill, Ultimate Fighting Championship, War Gods, X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men Mutant Academy, I played that one, X-Men Mutant Academy 2, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, that's interesting, Zero Divide, Battle Arena Toshinden 2, 3, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, so Bio Freaks, so we're back at the beginning here, Bloody Roar, I played that one, Bloody Roar 2, Bushido Blade 2, Criticom, Critical Combat, Darkstalkers, The Night Warriors I've played, Darkstalkers 3, Dead or Alive, these are all on my other card, a lot of these fighting ones, Destrega, Digimon Rumble Arena, Dragon Ball Z, Ultimate Battle 22, Fatal Fury, Wild Ambition, Guilty Gear, Gundam Battle Assault 2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, K1 Grand Prix, that's interesting, K1 Revenge, K1 The Arena Fighters, King of Fighters 99, Knockout Kings 2000, Knockout Kings 2001, and we're back to the beginning. So obviously with it being a smaller card, 32 gigabyte, not as many games on this one, and they're all fighting games and kind of repetitive, you know, a lot of Mortal Kombats, a lot of Street Fighters, Tekken, and so on, but fighting games are popular. I mean, obviously they made a lot of them, and this one, you know, a lot of these showed up on some of the other carts that I have, some of the other, you know, thumb drives that I have. So, alright, let me find the last one. I think it's called the Crackhead Pack. Should just be with this other stuff. We'll do that last one, and maybe we'll dive in and do some gameplay. Alright, fourth and final of the Thin blue, what do they call them? True blue minis. Last one is it is Crackhead pack. That's not the one I'm holding. I'm holding the meth pack, but plugged into the machine right now is Crackhead pack, 64 gigabytes. I got us back to the A's, so we're going through it in alphabetical order once more to end on this one. So Alundra, Azure Dreams, Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, Brave Fencer Musashi, Breath of Fire 3, Breath of Fire 4, Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition, So Addictive It Should Be Illegal. My wife loves these kind of games. Some of the pictures on the cover art on these are a little bit scary. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. As much as I love Castlevania, I'm going to admit I don't think I've ever played this one. And I know it's one of the most highly rated of the Castlevania series. So I'm excited to check this one out. And probably do that before too long. If I'm going to truly identify myself as a Castlevania fan, I kind of have to, right? Circuit Breakers, Crash Bandicoot, classic. Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Team Racing. Croc 2, Diablo. Digimon World, Digimon World 2, Digimon World 3, Dino Crisis 2, Disruptor, Driver, You Are the Wheelman, Driver 2. I played Driver on the PlayStation probably in 99 or the early 2000s and really enjoyed it, and then I could never get one of the two. I think it was Driver 2. I don't think I could even beat the first mission. I'm not sure if that's still true today, but Einhander, probably close to how you say that. FIFA Soccer 2005. Looks like I've played that one at some point. It shows you down in the bottom, like where it's got resume points and stuff. So interesting. I don't remember playing that, but I must have done. Final Fantasy Origins, and this one was on one of the other packs. It's well, it calls it Final Fantasy 4. Before I think it calls it Chrono Trigger, but they're both on there. It was 2 discs set. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not both on this version. So maybe the other one was the Chrono Trigger. I guess that would make sense. Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy Anthology, and then next it says Final Fantasy 5, and then 6, and then 8. Oddly enough. Gex. Gex Enter the Gecko, Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko, Gran Turismo. I'm not sure, I think I've played some of these. Gran Turismo 2 Arcade Mode, Gran Turismo 2 Simulation Mode. Maybe that's a 2-discer or something. Harvest Moon, Back to Nature, Hogs of War, Hot Shots Golf. I actually played that on the PSP. Hot Shot Golf 2, Klonoa, Door to Phantomile, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. This one of the Legacy of Kains, whichever one's the first one, I read a lot about. I do want to play it. I think it's a long game, so maybe wanted to do a long play up, but I do want to check it out. Legend of Legaia, or something close to that. Legend of Mana. Madden NFL 98. I remember playing this one on the PlayStation back in the day, probably in 97 to 99, somewhere around there. Medieval 2, I'm familiar with those. Mega Man Legends, be worth a look. Mega Man X4, MLB 2000, NCAA March Madness 2001. If you're at all interested in picking up old sports games for old consoles, dirt cheap on eBay, always super cheap, just because they're outdated, the rosters, the whatever, and the gameplay mechanics, but everybody probably already knows that anyway. But man, sports games are just almost free on eBay. Need for Speed High Stakes, NFL Blitz, NHL Face-Off, which is like, no, that's not, never mind. I was going to say that's like Blitz, but hockey, that's NHL. Hits is like Blitz. NHL Face-Off 99, so that goes from 95 to 98, or what they call 99. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, one of the other Oddworlds, was on one of the last carts. Parappa the Rapper, remember this one? Like a rhythm game, probably one of the first ones. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Saga Frontier, Shanghai True Value, Sim City 2000, which I enjoy. Simpsons Wrestling, I played that one. It was on one of the other carts, I guess, probably. Soul Blade, Spyro. Spyro games were a lot of fun. So Spyro Year of the Dragon, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, and Spyro the Dragon. That's probably the first one there. Street Fighter Alpha 3, which is on the fight cart. Suikoden, I don't know how to say that, and I know it's a popular game. Suikoden 2, both of them are on there. Siphon Filter, played that. Siphon Filter 2, played that. Tactics Ogre, from the Ogre Battle series, it says. Tales of Destiny, we got Tekken again, and Tekken 2 and Tekken 3. Tenchu, Stealth Assassins, Tenchu 2. Tetris Plus, Tetris is a classic, obviously. Tiger Woods, 99, interesting. Tomb Raider, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3. Tomba, Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return. Looks like he got in shape between those two games. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, and I think I had 3 and 4 on one of the other drives. Twisted Metal 2, and there's a couple versions of that on another one. Vagrant Story, interesting looking. Vandal Hearts, Vandal Hearts 2, WCW Nitro, Hulk Hogan there, and Sting, and who's that other guy? I'm not sure, I don't follow wrestling enough to know. Obviously that's a lot of years ago. Wild Arms 2, Wipeout, Wipeout 3, Wipeout XL, WWF SmackDown 2, so that was before they changed to WWE. Xena Warrior Princess, and we're back at the beginning. So that's pretty much it for the Thin Blue Mini packs. Plug and play, they plug right into your PlayStation Classic, no additional modification needed to make them work. You just plug them in and pick a game and it boots up and you play it. So alright, I'm going to combine all these videos together, and when you watch them it'll be one big long video. So anyway, thanks for watching. Again, pick these up on eBay. I did probably, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. Anywhere from about 15 to, I don't think I paid more than 17-18 bucks for one. So they were a little bit different in prices for each. But come with a lot of games, so if you're interested. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have yourself a good day.